best 2 hours of Elvis.
Blue Suede Connection.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I like when you're in my arms.
Oh, do you?
I like to squeeze you. Yeah.
Snoring and drooling on you.
Okay, hey, it's all love. It's all good stuff. Welcome to the Sock Hop, everybody. Anyway, we're sticking with our theme here. We're in the 1950s. We're in the early 60s. And big years. A lot of things happened throughout the 1950s, TL.
That's right.
In fact, in the year 1950, the first credit card was created. It was the Diners Club.
Ah, okay.
Diners
and then
Club card.
The whole world went into debt.
Yep. In 1951, we were introduced to super glue, power steering. Uh-huh.
I know that's good stuff.
Yeah. In 1952, Mr. Potato Head came in on the scene.
Boo.
The first patent for barcodes were issued, and the first diet soft drink was invented.
All right.
Yeah.
Again, the start of obesity. So we can blame all this stuff on the 50s.
The 50s.
Oh,
it's
that's
all their
fabulous.
fault. In 1953, radial tires, the musical Strathesizer. Can you say that by RCA was created?
No.
The transistor radio by Texas Instruments was created.
Cool.
In 1954, the pill. Yeah.
Which pill are we talking about?
Not the little blue one, little pink one. Non-stick Teflon pans came out. In 1955, optic fiber and tyrosine. Whatever tyrosine is, it was invented then. In 1956, the first computer hard disk and the hovercraft was invented.
Really?
In 1958, the computer modem and the hula hoop. In 1959, Barbie is born, the microchip.
Go Barbie. That was really good, Daniel.
I was a crooning you.
You were.
I was a crooning you,
I was
pretty
just
girl.
listening.
I know.
So
I know. Trying to sing next to him is like, no matter how good you think you may sound, you sing next to him.
No. Yeah. No, it's not good.
Well, thank you. That gives me encouragement. No, I know. So you're lying when I sing to you.
No,
Honey, you sound wonderful.
actually did very well there, but I'm just saying that's why I tend to not do anything because I know I don't.
I got you. Now I know how you really feel. Now, you know what's fun? I'm sorry. What's fun is we play a lot of obscure stuff all the time. We play a lot of B-sides and a lot of stuff that you don't hear every day. But every once in a while, it's good to come back and just play the good hits.
Come back to the good old oldies where it all started.
Like that Fame and Fortune. That's so doo-wop, so
that
perfect.
song,
It's a smooth Velvet Elvis song.
Yeah, his voice is so beautiful in that song.
And it's just good to get back in here and play that stuff every once in a while. You were getting ready to do some shout-outs before I rudely interrupted you.
Shout out to all the fine folks at B Street 104. We were just there after the show last weekend, and they were all so sweet to us. And
and they love Elvis
and encouraging
in there.
us and
Blue Suede Connection.
Yeah, and they had just turned us off. Actually, we had just walked in and they were playing Sirius, and we were like, "What are y'all playing Sirius for?" And they're like, "Well, the Elvis crew's gone. We shut WRGG off." And we're like, "Here we are."
It is paradise with you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because you make good food,
and everybody nods and believes you.
No, you make good food, which leads me to what I'm talking about. That was my little segue into this next little thing I was going to share.
He's just here for the food.
You cook, baby, and you are a wonderful cook.
Well, thank you.
In fact, that pork you made the other night, that pork roast, I'm loving it. And there's still some left. You're going to make soup with the rest of it, aren't you?
That's the plan.
I know your thoughts right over there. So this might be sitting at the dinner table for you back around 1956, 57. You might be having onion soup or maybe split pea soup. Split pea soup.
Not a fan of that.
All right. Chicken gumbo was a big dish. Chicken and corn chowder. That was popular. A pineapple fruit plate would also might be served, and a melon boat salad.
I like melons.
Yeah, that might be on the table. Now, for the main courses, and very, very popular, like I said, was Betty Crocker. You might be having Swedish meatballs for dinner that night, or maybe chicken pot pie, meatloaf. Here's your favorite, baked fish.
Oh.
And here's one, I do remember this being popular in the 70s, too. My mother used to make chicken a la king. Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever had that.
Yeah, they were popular dishes in the 50s.
What makes it a la king?
I have no idea, but it's a la good. That's all I can say. It was good it's good over
you
waffles.
You don't remember what's in it?
No, I have. It was over waffles, I think. She put it over waffles.
Seriously?
Now, desserts, popular desserts in the early days, the 50s, velvet spice cake, baked apples, baked Alaska, and cherries Jubilee. And last but not least on the list, popular drinks in the today, back in the 1950s, soda pop, whatever you want to call it, Coke.
Boo.
Yeah. Milkshakes were always very popular. Yes. And also coffee and tea. They were the popular drinks back in the 1950s.
The only thing worse than a good beating is missing Blue Suede Connection. If you miss Blue Suede Connection, forget about it. There ain't no way back.
Popular female singers of that time: Pearl Bailey, Doris Day, Connie Francis, Edie Gourmet, Eartha Kitt, Peggy Lee, Patsy Cline, Patty Page, Dinah Shore. Just a few. You want the guys? You want me to say them for later?
Go ahead.
All
Tell
right.
me.
Popular male artists in the 1950s.
Elvis.
Well,
Elvis.
that's a given. Was there anybody else really?
No, Elvis.
There was Elvis Presley, and then there were these guys: Paul Anka, Pat Boone, Little Richard, Buddy Holly, Eddie Fisher, Ricky Nelson, Fats Domino, Dean Martin, Frank.
Ooh, I like Dean.
Yeah, Frank. Nat King
I
Cole.
like Frank too.
And the popular groups in the 1950s, the guys that were on the charts, the Four Aces, Danny and the Juniors, they're the ones that did the hop. The Crew Cuts, they were recognized as probably being the first rock and roll song with Shaboom. The Four Freshmen, the Platters, Frankie Lyman and the Teenager, Dion and the Belmonts, the Andrews Sisters, and the Fontaine Sisters.
Awesome.
So there's a lot of his cohorts and stuff
there.
from the day. Yeah. You got anything else you want to share? Or do you want to just get into more
Let's
music?
rock and roll.
All right. One of Elvis's favorite writers back in the day. He did a lot of his songs, and this guy got PO'd at everybody else when they did his music. But when Elvis did it, he liked it because he made money. Honey.
Some people like
ATL, I hear people are making the connection.
That's the rumor.
But in case you've been living on Mars,
Or vacationing on Venus.
we've got a show for you.
It's 2 hours of Elvis and fun.
So join the party.
Make the connection. Forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And hit that notification bell.
We are your Blue Suede Connection.